Hello everybody, welcome to another very exciting Penny Dreadful video. Today we have a really sweet deck. Just wanted to give a quick overview of Penny Dreadful for those who haven't watched my other videos or any other videos. Penny Dreadful is a Magic Online format. Every card in the format costs 2 cents or less. The legality locks in whenever there's a new standard legal set released and then rotates again the next time one comes out. So we are going to be, the same set of cards is going to be legal for a while until whatever the next set is comes out. I can't actually remember what the next Magic set coming out is. It's a really sweet format, very diverse, really has gotten quite powerful. So a lot of really fun, cool things you can do. A lot of powerful cards to play with, and every deck you can build for 50 cents to $1. So really fun, highly recommend. So today we have, I think it's my magnum opus. This is a wacky deck, and I think pretty much is the culmination of a long time of brewing nonsense decks in this format, and I'm very excited about this one. So it's bringing together a bunch of the things that I've enjoyed doing the most in Penny Dreadful, or the cards I most like playing. Hazoret's Undying Fury is kind of the main card of the deck. It's 6 mana. You shuffle your library, and then you exile the top 4 cards, and you can cast anything with CMC 5 or less, which in this case is everything in the deck except for these lands. So the only thing you can't cast is more Undying Furies. And I've been playing this card for a while. I'll probably release some more videos with it, playing it in kind of different shells, but here it's in like kind of a storm shell. So the idea behind the deck is making, a bunch of mana and then going off with one of 2 win conditions. So you either go off with Empty the Warrens, pretty standard storm win condition, or you actually go off with Goblin Dark Dwellers plus Twinflame, a combo that you probably would have seen if you watched my first video, the Chancellor of the Forge Storm deck, and it's a combo I absolutely love. This deck can really go off with that because you're casting so many extra cards with Undying Fury and stuff that you can basically, you can't go literally infinite, but oftentimes you could, if you really wanted to play it out, you could pretty much cast your whole deck and make, 100 Dark Dweller tokens. But realistically, you often only need 5 or whatever to win. You also can use Priest of Urabrask similarly with, with Twinflame. Also another card that was in the Chancellor of the Forge deck. So let's talk about some of the card choices. To make mana, we have 6 standard red rituals: Pyretic Ritual and Seething Song. We have this is again the Seething Song Dark Dwellers combo that I've been so obsessed with. Turn 3, you can cast Seething Song for 3 mana, use that mana to cast Dark Dwellers, and then recast the Seething Song. And so then you still have 5 mana. So you basically get the Dark Dwellers into play for free, and you can kind of go off from there. Well, this deck doesn't generally try to win on turn 3. It needs a little bit more setup than that. It's more of a turn 4 or turn 5 deck. We also play 4 Frantic Search. And this is from the second video, same combo with the Is It Boilerworks Frantic Search combo, where if you get 3 lands in play and one of them is a Boilerworks, the Frantic Search is now netting mana. It also has a few other cards that it works with. And Turnabout, you get to untap all your lands. It's really powerful off of Undying Fury. So the thing with Undying Fury in this deck is that it often pays for itself, if not more, where you're just creating a bunch of mana. You can hit like a Seething Song and a Frantic Search, and let's say if you have like 3 or 4 lands in play, Frantic Search is creating 4 mana, Seething Song is creating 5 mana, so all of a sudden you paid 6 and you got 9 mana out of it. So this is particularly powerful. I think this is the most powerful Undying Fury deck I've created. So let's see, what else do we have? So we have Goblin Electromancer. This card is really awesome in this deck and has been in many Storm decks for a while. Almost every card in the deck it reduces the cost of, except for Dark Dwellers and Double Cast. And it makes it so that your Seething Songs are effectively add 3 mana instead of 2. Your Pyretic Rituals add 2 mana instead of 1. They turn into Dark Rituals. It makes Frantic Search into a ritual, even if you don't have a Boilerworks, because it costs 2 and untaps 3 lands. And it can make Turnabout into a ritual as well, even if you don't have more than 4 lands. So this card is a very important one for the deck and is really powerful. We have 4 Peer Through Depths, which is a great card. You look at the top 5, put instant or sorcery into your hand, and Saloon Division, which is really great in this deck. So you look at the top 6, same thing. It's like Peer Through Depths, except it's top 6, and it's an instant speed card. The thing about Saloon Division, though, is that it's also a land. So you're very often playing it just as a land, but it also is a hit off of Undying Fury, or just a card you can cast if you have enough lands. And it's great with Boilerworks for multiple reasons. A, because with Boilerworks, because it's kind of 2 lands, you can often, if you have a hand like Island, Boilerworks, Saloon Division, you have 3 mana between the island and the Boilerworks, so you can just use that to cast Saloon Division. You don't need to play it as a land. The other cool thing you can do with Boilerworks is you can play this as a land early on, and then then play Boilerworks to bounce it back to your hand, and then cast it later. So Saloon Division is a real all-star in this deck. So let's see, what else? We have the 2 Empty the Warrens. We talked about the Priest of Urabrasks, Dark Dwellers, and Twinflames. And then the last card is Double Cast. Another card I really like, and I've played in a lot of shells like these. So it just copies the next spell. It's kind of like Reverberate, except you cast it preemptively, which makes it work a lot better with stuff like Dark Dwellers or Undying Fury. And also works better against counter magic because you cast it first. Instead of, with Reverberate, if you have to target the spell you're targeting, that you're copying. And so if they counter it, then both the spells get countered. Whereas this is actually very good against counter magic, because if you cast this first, like if you play a double cast and then like play a Undying Fury or something, or play a Frantic Search, now there's 2 Frantic Searches on the stack, so they can only counter one of them. Well, oftentimes they can only counter one. So mana base, islands, mountains, Boilerworks. Again, similar to the last video, would love an untapped blue-red land. There isn't one. So the best you can do is gain a life, or I think Wandering Fumarole is in the format. But let's see. Sideboard, pretty straightforward. We have 4 Pyroclasms against aggro decks, against creature decks. 2 Shatterstorms against Affinity. I think only 2 is necessary because we have Peer Through Depths and Saloon Division, so you can go find them. We have a lot of spells in here against heavy counter magic deck. 3 Dispels, 3 Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is also good against other things like Hymn to Torok. It's really important against, or just other spell-based decks, combo decks, that kind of thing. This spell is like better against counter magic because it just straight up counters the counter, but Spell Pierce is more flexible, so we have 3 of each. And then we have a Repeal and 2 Boomerangs. This is for like hate cards, things like, what is that card called? I'm blanking on the name. The 1 mana enchantment, Deafening Silence, which is a card that all the white aggro decks, is that how you spell deafening? Deafening? It's a card that all the white decks play. It's a 1 mana enchantment. Each player can't cast more than 1 non-creature spell each turn, which obviously pretty much wrecks us. And the white aggro decks get to play a bunch of them. So it's very powerful. Luckily, there's less white aggro decks in this format than the last one, so we don't have to face this card as much, but it still really gets us. Also things like Aethersworn Canonist. And the Boomerangs are good because they work like Repeal. You don't draw the card. Like Repeal is 2 mana, bounce a Deafening Silence, draw a card. Boomerang is 2 mana, you don't draw the card, but you can cast it off of Hazoret's Undying Fury, which is powerful. And this is just, flexible thing. Other combo decks that base their combos on permanence, that kind of stuff, this can be valuable. So yeah, this is the deck. I'm very excited about it. I actually recorded an entire league with it, and before realizing that my mic wasn't plugged in. So the technical issues continue for me. But we're going to go through another league, and I'm sure we will dominate. Excited about this one. So I'll see you guys back for round 1. Oh, actually, before I stop, just a note. Let me know if you guys have any cards that you'd like to see me build around. or any decks that you'd like to see videos of. Happy to try out any requests. I'm always looking for new things to do in this format, and if they're not Seething Song Dark Dwellers based, I'll at least consider them. So see you guys for round one. Okay, here we go, round one. Let's keep, and let's see how we do. I think this hand is fine. Not super exciting, but fine. Cloud Post, okay. I think we probably have a pretty reasonable matchup against Cloud Post. Unfortunately, we're going to have to discard next turn if we play the Boiler Works, which I think we're going to have to. Right now, we don't have any rituals. We definitely need those. Oh, shit. I built this deck, too. Cool. Huh. So I actually built this same deck, and I haven't played it because I felt like there was too much artifactate out there to make it worthwhile. But it's like I assume what they're doing, I can't imagine they would be doing anything else, is like a proliferate deck using like Surge Node, Everflowing Chalice, Contagion Clasp and stuff. And they're just playing Cloud Post for value, which is actually exactly what I did in my build of the deck. I'm curious what they're doing. Yep, and Core Tapper. What is this? Sphere of the Suns. Okay, I did not have Sphere of the Suns. Not that, you know, we're necessarily going to have all the exact same cards. Oh, interesting. They're playing Ancient Stirrings. That seems pretty sweet. That's a really good idea. I was just mono brown. So you could probably play like Chromatic Spheres and maybe Sphere of the Suns and make it work. I haven't recorded a video with it because I felt like it was pretty underpowered. It didn't get some of the cards that really needed, like Karn's Bastion and Astral Cornucopia. Just cards that like could make it like at least good at what it does, whereas it kind of wasn't even like that good at doing its thing, the version I built. So but maybe I'll go back to the drawing board and try with the Ancient Stirrings. Yep. Yeah, so they get to take an extra turn here, but if they don't have multiple ways of... Oh, Buried Ruin. Does that go infinite? It does. No, it doesn't. They don't get to get this back every turn, but that is really sweet. Okay. Yep. I guess I shouldn't have 6. Core Tapper. Yeah, Buried Ruin is nice with the Core Tapper. Yeah, the deck changed around. Like, I was looking at cards to see what was going to be legal in the format, and things were going like real up and down really close to 2 cents. Like, all these cards are kind of junk, but some of them happen to end up at 3 cents, like Energy Chamber, which is the 2-mana artifact that puts a charge counter on something every turn. And like Core Tapper was a card I didn't add until the end because it was like worse than Energy Chamber, although with the Buried Ruins, pretty sweet. Yeah, so I should maybe go back to the drawing board on this. Okay, Power Conduit. So they can take counters off of like Sphere of the Suns. Power Conduit's pretty underpowered. I went against playing this card in my version of the deck, just because taking counters off of... Oh, interesting. They put a counter onto Sphere of the Suns. Oh, they must have done that in the wrong order. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Oh, they have another Buried Ruin. Okay, so they can get back Core Tapper with the Buried Ruin, but yeah, I really should go build this deck. It's very sweet. So but they can't take an extra turn here unless they have something else. Or I guess they can sack the Core Tapper. I definitely want to see what else they're doing. So like you basically can go infinite once you have 3 ways of, or way of basically proliferating 3 times per turn is the idea. So like Core Tapper is 1. If they had like Core Tapper plus Contagion Engine, for example. Oh, Jesus, they have Field of Ruin. That's pretty good here. All right, they're going to take a counter off of Sphere of the Suns, I assume. Yep. Let's see, what else? All right, they're going to probably Field of Ruin us. They only have 1 card left in hand, though. That's, I think, pretty important for us here. Yep. All right, so let's cast this now. We don't have... Oh, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just cast Peer Through Depths and kept this as a land. Yeah. All right, let's take the Frantic Search. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I can get an island off Field of Ruin. It doesn't actually just destroy it. Never mind. It was not a mistake. For whatever reason, I was just thinking it was Strip Mine, which would have been very good. All right, they have a green mana. Or, sorry, they use the Field of Ruin to get it. All right, and they're just manually putting a counter on the Magistrate Scepter. Okay. So, you know, they can put 1 counter per turn. I'm just trying to determine how likely it is we get another turn here. Because the thing is, we're not really super well set up to go off. In fact, I don't really know what we can do. We'd have to Frantic Search into, like, Seething Song plus something else, plus Twinflame. I don't even know if that does it or anything. Okay, I'm gonna go for Electromancer here and try to see if we can win next turn. We're also short on blue mana. They got an Ancient Stirrings. Splice costs are incorrectly calculated. Calling Deus. Okay, that's not going to be one of their better hits here. So this, you sack a creature, put a charge counter, pay 1, and sack it. You draw a card. So, well, I mean, they have Power Conduit to put a counter on it, but, like, it's a little trickier to start getting going. What they really want is things to proliferate here. That's what they're missing. So, yeah, one of the cards I mentioned that the deck lost was Karn's Bastion, which is a land, taps for colors, and you pay 4 and tap it to proliferate. That was a pretty important card for the deck. So I know I'm talking a lot about my opponent's deck, but they're the ones really doing things right here. And this was a pet deck of mine for a long time. I got a little discouraged when a few of the key cards didn't end up being legal this format, but despite being really close. So I kind of banned it, but I do still really love it. I think, so the original... or at least my original thing was based on a deck Sam Black made in Modern a long time ago, which is based off of Everflowing Chalice, Astral Cornucopia, and Surge Note here, and proliferating stuff. But it did not have Magistrate Scepter at the time, and this is a really powerful engine, because once you get this going off, you just can win. So right now they can put 2 counters per turn on the Scepter, plus they can charge it itself, but that's not enough. So if they get 1 more, then they win. But right now they don't have a way to get the one more. They need like a contagion clasp. All right, they can. Yeah, they take off. Oh, they messed it up again. Yeah, I feel a little bad. It doesn't look like they have it anyways. Yeah, they didn't have it anyways, but they messed up again. They meant to take it off of Sphere of the Suns and put it onto Magistrate Scepter, but they did it backwards. They said, "Aight." Yeah, I feel bad. Oh, well, that's a really good draw. Okay. Yeah. I don't think they were going to be able to win either way this turn, though. So we are going to be looking for a way to try to kill in one turn. And part of our issue right now is we don't have double blue, and like going off for 1,000,000 Empty the Warrens tokens doesn't do it, because if they just draw one card that lets them proliferate, then they win, because then they start being able to put on 3 counters per turn. But we got to go for it now. Let's cast the Seething Song. Cast a Frantic Search. Sure, they're going to charge the Scepter. That's fine. All right, we drew an island. That's pretty big. So I think we can discard Vision here. And is it Peer Through Depths? Well, what are we actually trying to do here? Maybe it's just Turnabout. We don't really need to cast this Turnabout. Okay. Like, Turnabout nets us 1 mana. Ugh, it's such a annoying interface. Okay, let's cast a Peer Through Depths here, I think. Wait. So we have 8 mana. Dark Dwellers is basically free. So yeah, we have enough mana to cast a Peer. This is 5, this is 3. So right now we can go Undying Fury plus Empty the Warrens without anything else. I think I still want to cast a Peer. Turnabout. Well, that's not very good. Land. Dark Dwellers. Seething Song. How many? What's our spell count? 5. Yeah, let's go for the Undying Fury. Okay, that's not great. Land, untap. All right. Twinflame is what we're looking for. I guess another Undying Fury is still good too. Okay, get another one. Should we play the Turnabout here? 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess might as well. The only consideration is, should we keep it to tap their stuff down? But we're going to be tapped out at the end of this. 5. I guess we'll float a red. Okay. That's pretty good. Pyretic Ritual. Twinflame on the Dark Dwellers. Twinflame, Dark Dwellers. Okay. Cast Empty. We get a whole bunch of goblins. We don't have another Seething Song. Oh shit, did I mess this up? No, I didn't quite. I stacked these wrong. I did mess it up. Oh, they're just going to scoop. Oh, that's surprising. I actually, because they still had a way to, you know, they had outs here. They probably also are playing Contagion Engine, which just wipes these, but fair enough. Okay, well, that was sweet. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't played with the deck enough to know for sure if we were going to be able to win from that point, but all right, let's see here. So definitely playing Shadow Storms in. Do we want Spell Pierces, Repeals, or Boomerangs? I wouldn't hate a repeal. I don't think Spell Pierce is the way to go. Let's play a repeal. It's good against Everflowing Chalice, and it draws a card. All right. I'm fine taking it on empty, especially because they probably have Contagion Engine. I'm fine taking it a Priest of Urbrask and maybe a double cast. Do I want to take out anything else? Maybe like a Saloon Division for either a Boomerang. Yeah, Boomerang's not that great. I guess it's good against, like, if they start charging up Everflowing Chalice. It does kind of mess with them. Nah. Saloon Division helps find Shatterstorm, which is the card we actually care about. This deck is really weak to Shatterstorm. That's another reason I didn't want to play, is that people are all playing all this, like, these Ancient Grudges and all these things because Affinity is a good deck. So it's kind of annoying when your pet decks catch, like, what do you call it? Like, friendly fire, whatever, from decks that, like, you get, like, you also get hit by the hate for the real decks. I mean, this is a pretty quick Undying Fury. Maybe that's enough. If we draw Dark Dwellers, we can really go off. Oops. Okay. They are Ancient Stirring. Yeah, I feel a little bad about the Power Conduit. They might have been able to win. I think that they missed one extra turn, I think. That turn we played Electromancer, they could have taken one extra turn, which means that they could have seen an extra card. They would have had a few extra outs to try to draw a third proliferator. All right, they get a Core Tapper. I love the Core Tapper plus Buried Ruin thing. That's really strong. Okay. Like, is going turn 2 Undying Fury, like, that good? I don't know that it is. Like, turn 2, we can make 3, 5, 7 mana, cast Undying Fury with 1 floating. Like, there's so many things we can draw. If we just draw, like, a handful of rituals, we just don't really do anything. I don't think there's any need to go for it now. They have a Cloud Post. Their draw's a little slow anyways. Especially because we boarded out one of the empty the Warrens. All right. Hopefully draw like a Peer Through Depths or a Saloon Division here. Priest of Urbrask. I mean, nah, let's see another card. We can't even use this turnabout. I might regret this, but because they can immediately take another turn, but they have to lose their Core Tapper to do it. Like, if they have Magistrate Scepter here, they can tap the Core Tapper, sack it, and take an extra turn right away. Coppermere. That's good. They're attacking for 1. Ooh, Electromancer. All right, let's try it now. Well, now I'm second guessing myself if that's actually necessary. I played a Copper Mirror this turn. All right, let's try one more. Let's wait one more turn. I don't know, maybe that's greedy. Scepter. Yeah, maybe this is this was too greedy. Should have just gone for it. Are they just going to sack right away? They are. Okay. They don't have any way right now of proliferating. They play a Contagion Clasp right here. That's rough for us. Surge Node. Okay. Field of Ruin. So we know they can't have 3 ways of proliferating. Oh, they have a Core Tapper. That's still not enough. They get to take another turn, but they need a 3rd way. So they'll get... Yeah, because next turn they can take another turn, but then not after that. So they get 2 more draw steps. This one plus 1 more. Yeah, I should have gone for it last turn. Calling Dais. That's not very good here. What do they got? All right. Core Tapper. I guess, yeah, because they can sack the Core Tapper next turn. Take another turn. I guess they could sack the Core Tapper now to put 2 counters on the Culling Dais. Oh, wait, no, they can sack the Copper Mirror. Okay. Yeah, we're probably fucked. Man, I don't know why I didn't go for it. I mean, I still have to draw well, but to win from there, like I have to hit Dark Dwellers, I think. Ooh, they drew a land. That's good for us. So next turn, they can't even take an extra turn. Currently. And now they don't have the Core Tapper, so they only have 1 repeatable way to charge this up. They're playing something. What is this? Golem Foundry. Sweet. Okay. I was also playing Golem Foundry. So this, you use charge counters to make 3/3s. Yeah, they can't go off this turn. They can put a charge counter on this. They can manually charge it. Or I guess they're going to just sack this to draw 2. Looks like is what they're doing. Yeah. If they like draw into a Core Tapper, they might be able to get there. Because they can draw, if they draw a Core Tapper, they can immediately take another turn. They drew a Surge Node. That doesn't do it. Now they have 2 repeatable ways. They need a 3rd that they can play with only 2 mana right now. They drew a Glimmer Post. Okay. Whew. I think we're fine here. Now we have to go off next turn. Because they have so many outs to just go infinite. Double cast. Oh, that's very good. Seething Song. Seething Song. Might as well play the Priest now. 9 mana. I think we just want to double cast Undying Fury. I could Twinflame copying these two. That might be okay. It does reduce things from now on. They're asking if they're dead, and I am, in fact, not sure. Oh, I guess I just cast double cast, so I don't want to Twinflame. I'm kind of locked in here. All right. Undying Fury. Oh, that's insane. I guess the Dark Dwellers can go at the end. Then the Electromancer, Frantic Search, Turnabout, land, untap, Frantic Search, discard, Turnabout, plus Frantic Search. Ah, they're going to concede to it. Damn. GG's. Oh well, they didn't let us go off all the way, but GG's. Sweet. Okay, well, I think we probably had it from there. We get the Dark Dwellers, and then we start going off with Twinflame, Dark Dwellers, Priest of Urabrask. I think we're probably like 95% to win from that spot. So that was fun. Good showing of this deck, and also got to talk about a deck that I've been wanted to try to build. So that was sweet. All right, we will see you for the next round. Okay, here we are against Flumped. Oh, caps locks. You too. We would like to play first. Since slow. Very slow, but we do have Dark Dwellers, Twinflames. We're on the play. I'm going to keep this. You know, this is a 4-land, or because this is 2, this is kind of the combination of modal lands plus bounce lands. This is kind of a 5-land, 6-spell hand, which is kind of nice. It is slow, but like the fact that we can have up to 5 lands or up to 6 spells is really nice. Play this and a Fate. Turn 2, I'll just play Boilerworks, I guess. Ooh. Actually, I think I'm going to play Island and pass and cast Peer Through Depths in a turn. Hopefully we don't get himmed on turn 2, but in this format, you always get himmed on turn 2. Tidehollow Sculler. Okay. Do we want to cast the Peer Through Depths? I guess... I mean, we have no way of removing a Tidehollow Sculler, so I guess it doesn't matter. I guess let's turn off auto yields in case they take the Dark Dwellers. They took Peer. Yep. My thought process was just that we could take something, but then we just get that card out of the deck. We're never getting it back anyways, because we don't have any removal in our main deck. Okay, let's see here. What do we want to... How do we want to sequence this? I mean, obviously, we're going to play Boilerworks here. Are we returning a Slooney Vision, or are we returning an Island? I think we're returning an Island. We have 2 more Slooney Visions in our hand. Hopefully they don't have Vindicate. I mean, maybe we need a red source. If they have Vindicate, they Vindicate. That's the us out of the game. Skull Fracture. Okay. Discard a Vision. This hand's kind of far from going off anyways, unfortunately. Dark Dwellers. I think we'll play a land. What is this? Is Flashback, is that right? For 4. I think I'll play a land here. And Slooney Vision end a turn. Their turn last turn was kind of unimpressive, which makes me believe that they don't have... What is this like? Oh, fucking Hymn to Torok. All right. Pyretic Ritual, Goblin, Dark Dwellers. Actually, that's like kind of the best possible thing for them to hit there, but I know I complain a lot about him, but it is a miserable, miserable Magic card, and I really wish it wasn't in this format. Double cast. That's not really what we wanted there. If we draw a Seething Song, then it is very good. Undying Fury. Yeah, it's nothing here. All right. We'll pass the turn. Seething Song, and we can kind of go off, but we need to draw that. Okay, this is a good sign. They're just attacking for 4. Don't mind that. Oh, well, that's not what we want to draw. God damn it. I wonder what they have in their hand. They didn't play a land? Oh, maybe they have creature removal in their hand. Oops. Be quiet, computer. Take 4 more. Wow. All right, these are just atrocious draws. So our last turn. Yeah, I mean, Scholar away. We have... Well, actually, you know, they take Dark Dwellers here, which is like kind of annoying. Yeah. They're not attacking? I mean, they're not attacking with the Mistress Factory. I guess it doesn't really change the clock, but wow. Okay, then. That was really bad. Oh, the next card was Seething Song. Wow. I mean, I don't even know if we win with Seething Song. All we get to do is cast an Undying Fury, but at least we have a chance. So I'm guessing they were holding up removal so that we couldn't Twinflame at that point. So, all right, what do we want here? Did they... Shit, I forget. Were they had Mistress Factory. Is this the deck that also plays Cranial Plating? And like Witch's Oven? I'm trying to remember if they were playing the black artifact land. I can't remember if they had it in play. Damn. They had Fetid Heath, Temple of Silence, Mistress Factory, and Palaka Caverns in place. No, I don't think they did. Well, I could be wrong, but... So I like Spell Pierces, I think, against Hymns. I mean, it's not amazing because it doesn't also counter Sculler, and Pyroclasms are good against Scullers, but they're not good against anything else. I don't think we want the Clasms. I do think that we want a couple of Spell Pierces because Hymn is so good against us. Are they going to keep in removal? They saw the Dark Dweller stuff, so they might. I'm trying to wonder whether I can take out one of these Electromancers. All right, I think I'm going to take out a double cast. I'll take out a Priest of Urabrask. And I guess I'll take out like a Turnabout here. I think I'm playing one too many double casts. I think 2 is fine. The card is really clunky sometimes. I just want like Ponder. Yes, play first. Ugh. Yeah, it's a mulligan. Wow, this hand sucks. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have even kept it. At least like we have 2 rituals, so like we have a plan, which is draw the action spells, but they're the 2 worst rituals. Island. I gotta keep up Spell Pierce this turn. Alright, well at least we get to do this. Yeah, there's a lot of powerful stuff in this format, but the fact that there's so many black like Pox decks it's just really, really unfun to play against all these decks. Like, they kill you so slowly. It's not even like land destruction where you can just like pass the turn. They just, I don't know. Ritual. Is this a desecration demon? Ugh. Vindicate. Oh wait, I guess we spell pierce that? No, we don't. Just let it happen. Damn it. Yeah, that's another problem. All right, curse scroll. I don't know. Let's at least shorten their clock a little bit. Yeah. All right, frantic search is okay, I guess. I don't really know how we get out of this. This is such a bad matchup. Vindicates too. They probably, I think this is one of the decks that's playing Aethersworn Canonist. Tide Hollow Scholar. Take the frantic search. Okay. Double cast. All right. I'm done with this. This is stupid. GG's. See you for the next round. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. We would like to play first. Okay. This is a good hand. I'll play... I'm actually going to play this Undying Vision. If I draw Peer Through Depths, I'm going to be happy to have 2 mana untapped on turn 2. And if not, I'm going to bounce it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just Axiom Probe, sure. This is not going to go well. Probe is like really good, or is another card that's tough for us because if their blue decks with counter magic, once they know that we're combo, they can just kind of keep it up all game. Ponder. This one's a sweet one. Man, there's some really cool islands from Zendikar Rising. There's another one that I really like. Oh, actually, usually don't play with these. I put the wrong ones into my deck. Yeah, one of the new Zendikar Rising islands I want to buy some of, but it takes a long time, and I don't know. I just haven't bothered because you have to like each vendor only has 4, or at least with the MTGO trader bots, they only have 4 per vendor, and so you have to keep going back again and again and again to have enough islands to like build out like a mono blue deck. Yep, they ponder. What did they do with the first ponder? They didn't shuffle. Womp. After having Jataxian probed us. Let's see what they do here. So next turn I can play Island and Castle Undying Edition end of turn. Another non-shuffle. They have a land? I would assume that they have a land. Yeah, they do. Slundy Isle. Okay, that's the same card. Yeah, I'm still going to do it end of turn. Like, I could make sure that I resolve it right now, but if I can tap them out, that's pretty good. This turnabout, the alternative mode of tapping their lands down is definitely something that come into play. Oh, are they playing Sur's Weirding? Oh, they're playing Tendrils of Agony. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Let's cast Undying Vision. What do I want here? I think another Frantic Search seems good. They said nice. Oh, I missed when they said that. Ooh. Okay, so if we play Island, we can float a red, cast Seething Song, Frantic Search again, Dark Dwellers, Turnabout, Seething Song. So we'll have like 4 draws to hit something good. And this creates 1 mana. The alternative is to upkeep, tap them down. Get 1 extra draw out of it. And get to play 1 extra land, which gives us an extra mana anyways. I think that is worth it. All right. This one's theirs, right? I'm 90% sure, but I'm just going to put it on both just in case. All right. Make sure to do this correctly. Turn about you. Oh, interesting. Do they have something here? Slitty vision response. Okay. And they get a Cabal Ritual. Well, hopefully they can't go off this turn. It would be pretty tough, but it's not impossible. Fortunately, you have to target first. I can't like change it to me. I don't know. I'll still tap their lands. They're already tapped, but whatever. Okay. They have a mountain. Wow. And Chromatic Star. All right, here we go. Now we're going to try to win here. Okay. Land. Frantic Search. I guess Flood a red. Discard Boilerworks. Mountain. Untap. 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 I don't need a double cast yet, but at some point I might want to double cast Frantic Search. Land. Land. Untap. 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 Yeah, I'm kind of low on... Well, let's cast this. I think I want to cast double cast and Frantic Search, because this gets me the extra mana, and I need to find some stuff. Like I really want to try to find either Undying Fury or Twinflame here. Land. 2/3. Tap. Do I care more about the mana or the extra card? I think I might care about the mana here. 2, 3. Peer through depths. I guess I'll spin a red. Okay. Got the Twinflame. Is that enough? I think it probably is. Okay. So each of these Frantic Searches create 2 mana. And we can maybe get more Twinflames in our graveyard. Or sorry, each Frantic Search creates 5 mana is what I meant to say. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this all out. Cast. Ooh. Okay. Do I want Undying Fury or Twinflame, which is better? I guess really all we're trying to hit with Undying Fury is more Twinflames, so I think we can discard those. Oh wait, so now, all right, so now we have to cast Twinflame, targeting Dark Dwellers. Now cast Twinflame, target both. Okay. Okay, so then the first Dark Dwellers is going to cast a Do we want, I guess we want to cast double cast plus Saloon Division. So the first one is going to cast Saloon Division. It's either that or Frantic Search plus Saloon Division. But I think it's fine doing it this way. And double cast. Cast this. Cast this. That copies. We get 2 cracks at this. All right. Undying Fury. And double cast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's enough to... Oh, shit, we're short 1 red. Oh, brutal. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do this the hard way. Ooh, all right. Priest of Erebus, Seething Song, and Peer Through Depths. We're going to have to hit a Twinflame. All right, we hit the Twinflame. Okay. Any order. All right, now we're good. We're definitely good now. Okay. Priest comes into play. Makes 3 mana. Lecturemancer comes into play. Now we can cast double cast Twinflame, targeting. We have this cost 5, so Priest plus Dark Dwellers. And then that copies. Then this copy will copy Dark Dwellers and Dark Dwellers. And then these Dark Dwellers will copy Saloon Division and double cast. All right, we can pretty much go off, play our whole deck here. They think it's awesome. Okay, double cast. And then Saloon Division. Yeah, like we're just playing with our food here. I think we can. Yeah, we got another Twinflame. And then a Seething Song. And then we get 2 more. This will cast Twinflame. This will add 3 mana. This Twinflame will, yeah, okay. Sweet, okay, so we were about to attack for a lot of damage. Awesome, all right, well that is what this deck can do when it goes off, and that was very sweet. Okay. Let's go to the sideboard. So Spell Pierces and Dispels would be the cards that we're interested in. Definitely want Spell Pierces. I definitely don't think we want Empty the Warrens. It's just too slow. I mean, it's okay if we empty the Warrens with Spell Pierce backup, I guess. Like, once we have those in. I'm fine taking out a double cast. I think we have 1 too many in the deck anyways. I'm fine taking a turnabout. Maybe we keep in 1 empty, take out 1 priest, and do this. 3 Spell Pierces, 1 Dispel. We don't really water the deck down too much, and let's try that. Maybe we want 1 more Dispel. Over a Saloon Division. Just try to, on the draw, be the more controlling deck. I actually like that plan. Maybe we want a 3rd. Do we want to just like be a control-y deck? We would side out what? Another double cast for a Dispel. Is that good? It basically counters the rituals. How much do we need double cast in this deck? See, the problem partly is that if we're taking out the empty, then we're kind of all in on the Dark Dwellers plan, and double cast is actually kind of an important part of the Twinflame Dark Dwellers thing. It's what lets you really go off, and to win in one turn, we actually have to really go off. And we already took out one Priest of Urabrask and one double cast, so maybe Turnabout isn't the right card to take out. I don't know, because it can also be used defensively. Not sure. At some point, though, we actually have to win a game. Like, we can't just be defensive. I'll keep this. Turn to Electromancer. Turnabout as a small amount of disruption. We may have to use these. I don't know. I with this only small amount of action we have, I'd prefer to not use these both as lands. I'm going to have to use one, but we don't have double blue. I just misclicked and kept a landless hand. Yikes. Well, I mean, if they draw lands, yeah, they draw lands, they might be able to go off. They didn't yet, but our hand's not that good. And if they had, like, I don't know, 5 dark rituals in hand, then they could well just like draw a swamp and win. Okay. Undying Fury. Man, yeah, I really don't want to. All right, yeah, now they hit a Ponder. I mean, now they have 6 spells in hand, or 7 spells in hand, likely. Or I guess maybe they drew a land. Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to cast Looney Vision. Ooh. I don't think I want a second Undying Fury. Kind of sucks to bottom them all. But I'm going to take a Peer Through Depths instead. And then I'm going to play as a Boilerworks and bounce. Yeah, this is close. I want the double blue. I guess I'm going to bounce Mountain. Let's attack. We're just kind of far from going off right now. They didn't shuffle last time, did they? Yeah, they're getting punished pretty hard. That sucks. Ooh, double cast. That's actually kind of good here. Do we want to do this? Oh, whatever. Let's cast a double cast and cast a Peer Through Depths. Let's get 2 cards off of it. What do we want here? So next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. This creates 2 mana, so that's 7. So we're close to being able to double cast plus Undying Fury. I actually think I want to take a double cast here. I don't know. Maybe that's greedy. All right, let's get another Peer Through Depths here. And then cast Peer at end of turn. So we're like 1 off of being able to. Ooh, they have Duress. Okay. So they get to take Undying Fury. We know that the 2 other Undying Furies are at the bottom of our library. I guess they could take Turnabout. Oh, they take the Peer. Interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7. Oh wait, no, this is enough. Never mind. What am I doing? I was wrong. Sorry, I was forgetting that this costs 1 less because these 2 together cost 7 mana. 5 land, untap, double cast, and hopefully this is enough. Okay, Twinflame, I guess targeting that. Cast Seething Song. All right. Spell Pierce doesn't do anything, but cast Poetic Ritual, cast Frantic Search, cast Frantic Search. No. Oops. All right, let's make sure we're not F6ing through our thing. Discard, discard. 1, 2, 3. Frantic Search. Okay. Yeah, now we're good. 1, 2, 3. I mean, this was not the most disruption ever. Our opponent kept a no-lander by accident, but still sweet. Cast Dark Dwellers. I mean, we're definitely good here. Cast a double cast. Cast a Twinflame. I guess we might as well do it on this too. Yep. Yep. And then this comes into play. Cast another Twinflame. Twinflame targeting 2 Dark Dwellers. 2 more Dark Dwellers come into play. I guess we should have cast, or I don't know. It doesn't matter. Double cast. Seething Song. Cast a Seething Song. Cast a double cast. Get 2 more things. Now this one flashes back to Twinflame, and we get to double cast it, and this one targets 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I do 4? Oh, we can do more than that. 1. Cast this. Target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Okay. GG's. That was fun. We got to go off pretty infinite both games. This is a goldfish deck, and this is a goldfish matchup, so this worked out great. Both of us have like the minimal amount of disruption, but yeah, we really went off great. So this was super fun, and we'll be back for the next round. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this hand is fine. The Twinflame and double cast are a little awkward here, and the hand's definitely a bit slow, but we have Frantic Search plus a Boilerworks. We have a Peer Through Depths on turn 2, assuming we play Saloon Division on turn 1. Okay, Frontier Bivouac. Interesting. Vivid Grove. I wonder if this is Temur Ascendancy. Ooh, that's a good draw. Let's run that out there. I mean, they're playing red, so this could just die, but I think it's high enough upside that worth playing. Okay, let's see. So we could go 1, 2, play Boilerworks, Frantic Search, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that doesn't get us anywhere close to the thing. Let's cast Saloon Division. Turnabout. Peer through depths, Twinflame. I guess turnabout doesn't actually generate us mana. Well, I guess it will next turn. Okay, let's take the turnabout. And let's play Boilerworks. Bounce the mountain. I guess attack. I don't want to walk into a flash creature, but I don't really know what they could have, like Skylasher. But what is this? Oh, Sanctums. Cool. Shrine control. Okay. So now I think we can make a lot of mana because each of these generate 2. I think, and this generates 1. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can double cast plus Undying Fury. I think we should be able to kind of go off here. Yes, go off. Perfect. Dank Dwellers. Okay, let's discard the Peer Through Depths. I actually think we're discarding Empty the Warrens. Yep. Frantic Search again. Discard one of the turnabouts. I guess the double cast. Cast turnabout. Turnabout. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. So how do we go about this? So this is 9. Yeah, okay, so this works. Play Dark Dwellers. Flashback. Frantic Search. Cast Frantic Search. Discard Warrens and double cast. Untap, untap, untap. Cast. Double cast. Cast Undying Fury. We get 2 of them. Turnabout us. Play an Electromancer. Land. Untap. Undying Fury. Woo! Okay, here we go. Now we're really going off. All right. Dark Dwellers. Dark Dwellers. Frantic Search. Peer Through Depths. Let's make sure to tap all our lands so that we don't forget before the Frantic Search. Peer Through Depths. Guess we'll get another Undying Fury. Any order. Frantic Search. Discard, discard. Untap, untap, untap. Dank Dwellers. Cast. Double cast. Yep. And then this one's also going to cast a double cast. And then, oh boy, here we go. Cast a Twinflame on 3 Dark Dwellers. 2, 3. Okay. That gets copied. Okay. This is very fun. All right. What are we casting? I guess Frantic Search. Frantic Search. Slendy Vision. This is the funny thing about this deck is that it... Oh, another Twinflame. It kind of goes off in a way that, like... where, like, there's no real end to it. You can just kind of cast your whole deck, sort of. Like, you can make so many things, and there's so much stuff on the stack that you actually have to stop it. Oops. I did not tap the lands. All right. Get 3 more. Let's just cast some Seething Songs. All right. Let's get 15 mana into play. Or not into play, or whatever. On the stack. I'm not even going to be casting this other Twinflame. I don't think there's any reason to. I think I have more than lethal. And these 3 can cast a Peer Through Depths. I don't know. Double cast. And do I need to cast a Twinflame? I do not. All right. I'm just not gonna. I could go bigger than this, but okay. And yeah, we'll just lose our mana. I think this is plenty sufficient. And attack for lethal. Sweet. That was very fun. All right. So that was a turn 5 kill, right? Yeah. No, turn 4. Sweet. So we saw some Sanctums. I'm guessing they're doing some Sanctum type of stuff. They're also playing blue. So all of these cards are of interest. Let's take out a priest, a double cast, and a turnabout, and put in 2 spell pierces and a boomerang. Actually, I feel like if they're doing the... It's kind of sweet to double cast a boomerang. Let's put in 2 boomerangs. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. They almost have 6 to their turn. Okay. Land. Probably going to go for Peer Through Depths on turn 2. Golgari Rot Farm, sure. I guess I... On turn 3, I can cast Empty the Warrens, is that right? If I play a bounce in here, I discard an Undying Fury. Or I can definitely cast Empty the Warrens, that's not the question, sorry. The question is, can I cast an Undying Fury? I don't know if I necessarily want to, though, so I'm gonna play Peer Through Depths. I don't feel like a big rush to cast all my spells. They're not, like, going super quickly. They have like a discard spell, Fertile Ground. Peer through depths. Let's get a Pyretic Ritual. Fertile Ground. Okay. Bounce an island. Unfortunately, we still have to discard, but that's okay. Discard a Salinity Vision. And then next turn, I guess we'll just empty for a ton. Probably. Ground Seal. Yeah, we don't care about that. We don't, or I guess we vaguely do. Yeah, Dark Dwellers targets. Never mind. Okay, they drain us, right? Yeah. All right, let's get things off with Frantic Search. All right, discard island. And so how much mana are we going to end up with? We're going to untap. We're going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think we're going to ever get to the point where we want 2 Undying Furies. But we may have enough mana to cast a Salinity Vision. Frantic Search. Float blue red. Ooh, Electromancer's nice. Okay, in that case, I want to discard Salinity Vision and Pyretic Ritual. Cast Electromancer. Cast Seething Song. Cast Turnabout. Land. Untap. So this is 8 mana, 5 plus 3. Yeah, sweet. So we can do both. Perfect. Peer through depths. Turnabout. Seething Song. Land. Untap. Peer through depths. Sure, we'll get a Twinflame. Might as well Twinflame that. And then cast Empty the Warrens. Get 22 goblins. And then attack for 2. Hazoret's a sweet card. Glad to see it as an archetype in the format. Actually built like 3. Love that card. I do indeed. Sweet. Well, that was how they left the game. Yeah, that was another sweet one. Got to empty the Warrens for 22 for lethal, and I mean, their deck was a little slow. So it's a good matchup for us, just because they don't interact a lot in the ways that we're playing. Like, they can't interact with the stack all that much, or at least what they showed us. And so we just kind of get to do our thing, and we drew pretty well. So that was always going to be really tough for our opponent. But yeah, that was really fun. Got to do the ridiculous things that this deck does. So we'll be back for the next round. All right, last round. Okay, let's see here. What are we doing this? I think this is a keep. I get a little slow, but ooh. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be very slow against this hand. Against this deck. Mono red. Okay. Hopefully they are a mono red deck that Pyroclasm is effective against, because that's what we got. We don't have any life gain or anything like that. Just some Clasms. This hand also doesn't do anything until turn 5. Yep. Village Messenger. Very good against us. Stromkirk Noble. Alright. Well, at least they only have one land, but that also means they probably have a shit ton of burn in hand. Alright, so next turn, I'm going to cast a Vision. And then... There we get hit for down to 14. Oh. That's interesting. When does this flip? Okay, it does flip like normal, so if we cast 2 more spells. So here's the thing. We could just play a Goblin Dark Dwellers this turn for no value. Just cast Seething Song, cast Dark Dwellers, don't even recast the Seething Song. We get hit for 4. I don't think that that's a winning play. I think it's a play that keeps us from dying, but it's not a play that helps us win. So we get hit for 4, we go down to 8. No blocks. They get a counter. Rakdos Cackler. Okay, so this is definitely a deck that Pyroclasm's good against. That's a good sign. Okay. Alright, let's cast Saloon Vision. Alright, let's get a Hazoret's Undying Fury. Ooh, Electromancer. That's good. So, right now Turnabout doesn't net any mana. If we cast Electromancer, we can no longer cast Turnabout, but if we draw like a Frantic Surge off this Undying Fury, then we can. So let's cast the Electromancer. It also blocks, which is not irrelevant. Heretic Ritual. Seething Song. Goblin Dark Dwellers. Seething Song. Recast Seething Song. Hazoret's Undying Fury. Cast. Cast. Okay. Discard. Definitely discarding Saloon Vision. Am I discarding Pure Through Depths or Turnabout? So I'm going to untap, have 6 lands, or 6 mana. This nets up to 8 mana. I think I can bin the Turnabout. I think I have enough mana, and I want to make sure to hit some cards. Yes, this is what I wanted, I think. Ooh, do I get... Huh. So I have a bunch of options here. So I can grab a Twinflame. Try to win this turn. Can I win this turn? I think I probably can if I just get a Twinflame. I also could get an Undying Fury. I think I'm just going to get Twinflame. I also could get Empty the Warrens, but they might be able to burn me out. Let's cast this Frantic Search. Ooh, alright, let's get rid of Peer Through Depths and Frantic Search. Untap, untap, untap. Cast double cast. Cast Twinflame. Twinflame gets copied. Same target. Sweet. Alright, they just scooped. They didn't make us go through it. But yeah, I think we were going to be able to win. We'd have to muddle it out. I'm still not practiced enough to figure this shit all out so that I immediately know how to do it. But I think we could have figured out how to win there from there. Okay. Sidboarding. I think we just bring in the Clasms. I don't think we need Spell Piercer Dispels. I don't know if you guys can hear that chirping in the background. I have a pet bird. And he's chirping up a storm. Okay. Pyroclasm. Alright. Calm down. Shh. There you go. Let's take out a double cast. Priest of Erebras blocks, but I think still we can take it out. And Turnabout also can be defensive, but I still think, again, we got to cut some stuff. The Empty the Warrens kill is probably mostly sufficient. So I think I can take out a Twinflame. Although, I guess it's a little awkward to bring in Empty the Warrens plus Pyroclasm, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. All right. We have ourselves a mulligan. And we have a Reluctant Keep. Put back Turnabout. It's not really close to being good here. Caclarino. Sloondy Moondy. Next turn, I get a Pyretic Ritual out of Priest of Erebras. I think we'll just cast a Peer Through Depths. Ash Zealot. No attacks. Whoops. Ooh, interesting. Do I try to get more value? Hope they play more things into this? Nah. Yeah, they said oops. Well, let's class them away anyways. Ash Zealot's nice against Dark Dwellers. It's actually kind of a hard card to beat. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Yeah. Scab Clan Berserker. Okay. Well, we have to cast it. Alright, let's get Sloondy Vision. This is... Another really nice thing about this card is that you can hit it off of Peer Through Depths. Play it as a land. Very nice. So if I draw a Seething Song... Village Messenger, sure. Take 4. Ugh. How do I want to play this? So I could play 2 rituals, take 4, play Dark Dwellers and Pyroclasm. Ugh. That's not great. Man, this card. This card is an issue for us because we can't Pyroclasm it away. We might need to play like boomerangs. Man, having to cast 2 rituals here. I mean, I guess we go for it. We take 6. You know what? No, we're just dead. Never mind. Alright, Scab Clan Berserker is a really tough card for us. So, I think we have to play some boomerangs. Really sucks. I guess Priest of Urbrask does block it. Okay, we'll probably have to cut 1 Pyroclasm, unfortunately, to make room. But we can cut an Electromancer. That seems fine. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, wait, I didn't do it. Oh my god, I took them out. Fuck me. Ah, dear. I don't know what I did. I just sided them out. I was going to put them in and then I didn't. I don't know. Well, now we have a mulligan. Shit. Okay. Keep this hand. Ooh, what are we putting back? I really want all these cards. I could put back Plasm. Maybe I'll put back Seething Song. Maybe it's Frantic Search. Man, this is tough. Maybe it is Pyroclasm. Let's just try to beat them before they can beat us. I think that's what this hand's trying to do. This is a reasonably fast combo hand, so, and considering we accidentally did not side in the wait, did this just lag on me? No. What happened? Sometimes I worry I hit F6 when it... Oh, I see. And then it's going to skip through my turn. Okay. Ooh, do they not have a second land? They do not. Interesting. So how do we want to play this? We could try going off this turn. Or we could go off next turn once these Frantic Searches turn into plus mana. Let's take a risk. They can't land a Scab Clan. They can land an Ash Zealot, which could also hurt us, but we can also just, like, we don't need to go off with Dark Dwellers. We should be able to find and empty the Warrens. The thing about these adding mana is that they can add blue mana for us, which we're going to be a little constricted on. We're going to have plenty of red mana, but we're going to be short on blue. And we're going to, because we're kind of looking for an empty, we're probably going to have to cast Peer Through Depths. What is this? Stormblight Berserker. Okay. Oh, that's a good draw. Holy moly. Yeah, we're just ditching. We're probably going to be discarding anything we draw off Frantic Search at this point. Guess might as well cast Seething Song. Oh, well, not that. That we will be casting. Ditch this Seething Song. Cast Dark Dwellers. So I think I'm just going to cast the Seething Song off this. I could cast a Frantic Search again, but I think Seething Song is fine. Cast Seething Song. Cast Hazoret's Undying Fury. Twinflame double cast. Yeah. Just Twinflame. Can we... No, I think we can pay 1, cast, double cast. And they scooped. Sweet. Yeah, we're going to go off again. Twinflame, Dark Dwellers, etc. Whew. That was a turn 4 kill, but they stumbled on mana a little bit. If we had gone for it on turn 3, I'm not sure if we would have gotten there. I guess we would have drawn into Electromancer. Not sure. I think that this was the right play, though. So, sweet. That was the 5 rounds. What did we go? We went 4-1, right? Yeah, I think so. One of the matches, for whatever reason, didn't record on PennyDreadfulMagic.com, so I lost that. But yeah, I think this deck was super fun and performed a lot better than I expected it to. Yeah, this was a really fun one. So we I think I mentioned in the opening that ooh, whoops. Spoiler for my next video. That I accidentally recorded an entire league without with the mic off, and that one I did not do so well. I think I went 2-3 or 3-2 something, but the deck didn't perform as well. I played against a lot more counter magic in that one. Where is this thing? Man, I have a lot of decks. Blue, red, Undying Fury, Untap Storm. Yeah, so let's see. Anything I would change about the deck? I think 4 turnabouts is too many. It often isn't that great. I mean, it's obviously really good to hit off Undying Fury, but you can't cast it back with Dark Dwellers. So I probably would cut 1 turnabout. I probably cut 1 double cast. I think that we have a few too many double casts. This 2 is fine for this card. And then in terms of what I would play over it, I'm not sure. Maybe the deck needs 1 more land, and maybe I might want like a couple of ponders just to smooth out some of the less just the clunkier draws that we get. So just something to smooth out, ponder or opt or something like that. I guess even, yeah, I don't know. I'd think about it. In terms of the sideboard, I was pretty happy with it. I think it mostly made sense. I think we had pretty good game against stuff. I mean, we didn't play against a lot of heavy counter magic decks in that round, but I think 3 dispels, 3 spell pierces was fine. A couple Shatter Storms. It did kind of work like I thought, where we have all these ways to dig through our deck and find the Shatter Storms. So only having 2 is fine. 4 Clasms is probably pretty good, although, you know, maybe we could go to 3 if we felt like we needed something else. But yeah, overall, this deck was super fun. I definitely recommend other people try it out. It's hard. Yet another deck that I'm playing without really any practice on it, and there's a lot of calculations and math that I have to do live, trying to figure out what the best sequencing is. I think a lot of the times, I probably, when I was like going off with Twinflame Dark Dwellers, it almost didn't matter. Like, I could do it a bunch of different ways and still win, but I was doing it pretty carefully just because I didn't want to blow it. But and the more you play with that deck, the more you'll be like, oh, I have this much mana and these cards, I know I can win from there, stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, so I had a lot of fun with this one. I might break this out again at some point. I'm going to start streaming, and might break this out on stream. But I have some other cool brews that I'm going to try out next. You got a sneak peek at one of them, which does not have any lands. That's all I'll say. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for next Penny Dreadful video. Thanks for watching.